Good morning, everyone. We are out doing some exploration today. We're doing the start of a program of geochemical sampling. We're going to try and locate some showings, a couple old workings, and we will be sampling for new areas of mineralization. You can see, first grab sample, you have some malachite and azurite staining there, and an epidotized rock. So this property consists of limey tuffs, basalt, dark gray, generally to black fine-grained limestone, and the limey volcanics exhibit local fracturing in calcite with white zeolite and with alterations of epidote, like you just saw. Mineralization in the ore bodies is confined to sheared volcanics with strong argillic alteration. So these are some samples that fell from here in the last wind and rainstorm. You can see the heavy oxidization on the rocks. There has been a little bit of new road building here, so we're going to check out some new spots, check out all the ore bodies. Alright, so we're going to be taking about 50 samples, probably minimum, over the next few days. We're going to make a few videos on this because it's a lot of video footage to fit in one. And we'll show you everything along the way, as well as all the samples we take. We'll label all the ones we're going to send in for analysis. All the other ones will be cataloged. So here's a sample we pulled off the road. There's multiple samples like this in the area. You can see with heavy amounts of staining. So we're going to catalog a small sample from here, and we'll keep going. Here's another sample. So what we're going to do is we'll mark on the video what samples we actually send in. We'll put the assay results at the end, but we'll show you every single sample, and we're going to label them so you know which ones are which. So there's our second sample. So in previous samples of scarred material, it shows garnetization, ahedral, actinolite. Your principal sulfides that we're looking for today is pyrite, chalcopyrite. So we're at the first showing. You can see some malachite and azurite staining up there. We're going to take some samples off here. Mineralization is spotty. About there you can see a lot of mineralization. So we're going to chip away at this for a few minutes. Get a sample or two. Alright, so there you have your chalcopyrite. We want to pull a sample up there off your malachite stained rock. You can see when you hammer the rock open, hordes of malachite and azurite staining. This deposit would almost be considered gossan, or at least gossamus. You have some pyrite right there. So by the looks of it, I think we're going to want to pull our sample from around here as well. Don't think there's any way around getting up there. Bit more mineralization down there. So we'll pull 2 samples off here. And then there's a few samples I noticed on the road. We'll grab a sample or 2. Alright, so this ore body dips down underneath the road and it's partially exposed down here. You can see we have a couple samples we just pulled off. We'll hammer away at this down here as well. So here's our first sample from the exposure. You can see brittle sulfides. Small little vein here. We're going to pull out a bit of that. Sample won't look anything pretty, but it could yield some good results. So this is the kind of ore we're taking off here. It's found in blebs. And we have our first sample from the outcrop over there. And we have our second outcrop sample here. Alright, so we got 4 grab samples here from the side of the road and along here. So this is your first set here. Massive pyrite mineralization and blebs of chalcopyrite with some malachite and azurite staining. So that's the first sample. Here is your second sample. Here's the third sample. And the last one. Okay, so we have one last sample here to show you. So that is the final sample. We'll continue on to a new showing. We'll show that in a new video, so stay tuned for that. And stay tuned for assay results from some of these samples next. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.